Alright, listen closely, because this might be one of the craziest reward events we've seen recently on MEXC. Yeah, I'm talking about the USD1 event, and honestly, it's packed with rewards, zero fees, and some serious high APR numbers. So here's what's going on. MEXC just launched a massive campaign around the USD1 token where users can earn rewards in multiple ways, and we're not talking small numbers here. They're giving out a 50 million WLFI reward pool, which is honestly huge compared to most exchange promotions. Now let's bring it down step by step so you can actually understand how this works, because at first glance it can look a bit overwhelming. First is staking. This is probably the biggest attention grabber. New users can stake USD1 and earn up to 600% APR. Yeah, you heard that right. But before you get too excited, you need to understand how these numbers usually work. So these high APRs are almost always promotional. That means they are limited, they are capped, and they usually only apply to a small pool of funds. So if you're early, you benefit the most. If you're late, the returns drop significantly. Still, if you manage to get in early, the rewards can actually be pretty solid. Second is about the zero trading fees. Now, this is something that a lot of people underestimate. You can trade USD1 pairs on MEXC with 0% fees, both on spot and futures. And if you've already traded actively, you already know how much fees can eat into your profits over time. So removing trading fees completely, that's a big deal. It makes strategies like scalping, short-term trading, or even just experimenting a lot more accessible without worrying about losing money on fees alone. And third is passive rewards just for holding. This is where things get interesting for people who don't want to actively trade. You can simply hold USD1 in your account and earn around 10 to 15% APR depending on specific conditions of the campaign. Of course, the exact percentage can change and it depends on how long you hold and how the pool is structured. Fourth is launch pool rewards. This is another layer on top of everything. You can stake USD1 to earn additional tokens, in this case WLFI, from the rewards pool. So you're not just earning from staking, you're also getting extra tokens as incentives. And this is something exchanges do a lot to boost engagement and liquidity. Now let's talk about new user incentives, because yes, there is more. If you're new to MEXC, you can often qualify for additional bonuses, things like deposit rewards, trading rewards, and sometimes even airdrops. So depending on how you enter the event, you might be staking multiple reward streams at the same time. Now at this point, you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. And honestly, that's a fair reaction. So now let's talk about who this event is actually for. If you're someone who already uses MEXC regularly, this is honestly a no-brainer to at least check out. If you're a trader, the zero fees alone might make it worth your time. And if you're more passive, the holding rewards and staking options could be very interesting. And if you're new to crypto or new to the platform, this could be a decent entry point, as long as you understand what you're doing. But if you're expecting guaranteed profits with no risk, that's not how this works. You always need to do your own research and understand exactly where your money is going. So overall, what's the verdict? The USD1 event is clearly designed to push adoption, increase liquidity, and from the rewards perspective, it's definitely one of the more aggressive campaigns we've seen. But like in any crypto opportunity, it comes down on how you approach it. If you go in informed and strategic, you can potentially benefit. If you go in blindly chasing high APR numbers, that's where people usually get burned. So yeah, that's one of those events you don't want to ignore. Take your time, look at the details, and decide if it's actually fit for your strategy. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this event. Is it worth it? And with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Peace.